Okay, so are we back? Like, are we back on YouTube? Hello. After almost a year later, actually more than a year later. Oh my God, wait. It was this weekend in 2025 that I posted my first TikTok. It was, what am I saying? It was a year ago from today that I posted my first TikTok. Why do I keep messing that up? Okay, wait. It was a year ago from today. It was a year from, can I not speak English today? It was a year ago today that I posted my first ever YouTube vlog. It was literally President's Day weekend a year ago. And now I'm back a year later, full circle. This is very full circle. I don't know. But anyways, we're back. It only took me watching that vlog I made a year ago to be like, dang, I really love documenting my life. I need to do it again. So here we are. Honestly, I think what was stopping me from vlogging this whole time was that like I didn't feel like my life was interesting enough, but there are more boring people in this world than me. So that honestly shouldn't have stopped me, to be quite honest. But also I felt my life was boring because there's a lot of things I'm doing in silence, and don't worry, y'all will probably be the first to know when I can start to unveil and unfold things. But I was doing it to protect my peace, but also to protect the things that I am doing until they come into fruition. But I thought, hey, why not document the process, the journey, irregardless? If I need to edit anything out for privacy's sake, obviously I can do that. Like, I edit my own videos. I think also what was paralyzing me is that it was just like, I want things to be happening, so I have things to document. No, y'all are just gonna see me do regular stuff. If I'm gonna cook breakfast, y'all gonna watch me cook breakfast. Y'all gonna watch me brush my teeth. I'm gonna talk to y'all like y'all are here with me experiencing this, because I just realized being yourself and being real is what matters anyways. So with that, we are officially back on YouTube. So I'm only going to be vlogging today and the next 2 days because again, it's President's Weekend, so Monday is a public day off, but I also took PTO on Tuesday just cuz, because I can. So yeah, I don't return to work until Wednesday. So we're just gonna document the next 3 days and see what happens, y'all. I had no plans for what to show you guys, what to talk about. So as God gives me the grace, we just gonna pick up this camera and record, friends. Speaking of camera, I posted a TikTok rant today about how my Osmo Pocket has begun to fail me. And I also put a picture to show you what the problem is. So right now I'm recording and everything is fine, but the screen, she a little tilted. She's slanting. I don't know why that is. Honestly, it kind of came out of nowhere. Literally the day I decided, which was yesterday, to come back to YouTube, I pick up my camera in efforts to prepare myself, and I see that my screen is slanted. Anyways, I want to proceed to continue with the rant because I've done so on TikTok. So if you want to see that rant, I will link the rant in the description of this video. But yeah, I said, you know what? The devil's not going to stop me today. So as Nigerians say, we move. Like, the show must go on. So yeah, on the schedule for today. So I have church in about 29 minutes. I have church at 10:30. I usually fluctuate between in-person and online, but I'm going to watch online today. So I'm going to probably make breakfast, clean up my apartment, and then tune into church. And then after church, usually I make some lunch, edit some content. I've already edited some of the short form content that needs to go out this week. There is one more that I have to film, but I'm being very lazy and I'm procrastinating because I'm just like, it feels hard. It just feels hard. Even though I know it's not a hard video to film, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm procrastinating. It's basically like a list of all my favorite Black owned things. And I'm going to post it because obviously we're in February. This is Black History Month. And I thought it'd be cool to post that. But I think the reason why I'm also like hesitating is because I feel like I don't have enough Black owned stuff. And I feel like I'm beating myself up for that. Technically, it shouldn't matter that I don't have as many, but I think I wanted, like I set a goal many years ago to do better with that and to basically fill my closet with as much black owned stuff as possible. But also because of the other things that I'm planning for this year and into the next 2 years, I just can't be reckless with my spending. I just can't buy stuff for the sake of buying stuff because I want to achieve this goal. And also the economy is so weird right now. Like, so I'm basically supposed to be in hyper saving mode. So honestly, I have not shopped for myself in a very long time. And if I were shopping for myself, trust, it would be black owned. But yeah, all the stuff that I've been getting, thankfully, has been in collaboration with brands. All gifted, by the way, which is a little annoying. I have goals this year to have more paid campaigns. So pray for me, pray with me. But yeah, so I think that's honestly why I am feeling weird about making the video, because I just am like, ugh, I should have more black owned stuff by now, and I just don't. Will I film this video in the span of these 3 days? We shall see. I'm just gonna like clean up my apartment because it's messy. And by messy, I don't mean extremely messy. It's just messy by my standards. It's probably not even that messy for real. I'll show y'all. Because it's really not messy. I promise. This is what it's looking like currently. This is my bed situation. Just gotta lay that. Honestly, my room is not messy, like at all, in the slightest. I have a habit of putting clothes there behind my door because there's hooks there instead of just putting them away. Today is the day that I had to put it away. And then, yeah, this is my little wig stand. Ignore her. I also have a habit of putting clothes on this bench right here that needs to be tidied up. My kitchen is probably where the most work needs to be done. It's just like little bits and bobs that I need to just put back in their homes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do that, and then probably make some breakfast.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky.
I can't even lift up the blinds like I usually would because guess what? The attachment to pull the blinds up is broken. And guess what? That happened today. My camera screen is wonky. Now this, I've been living here for almost 2 years and this has never happened. Now I gotta call maintenance to come and fix this on Monday. I gotta put in a work order. I gotta pray over myself because the devil is a liar. Somebody is trying to do something and I rebuke it. I rebuke it in Jesus' name. There's just no way.
Gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Back when they thought pink polos would hurt the rock. Before Cam got the shit to pop, the doors are closed. I felt like bad boy street team. I couldn't work the locks. Now let's go. Take them back to the plan. Me and my mama hopped in that U-Haul van. Any pessimists, I ain't talk to them. Plus I ain't had no phone in my apartment. Let's take them back to the club. At least about an hour I stand online. I just wanted to dance. I went to Jacob an hour after I got my advance. I just wanted to shine. Jay favorite line, dog, in due time. Now ain't look at me like, damn, dog, you what I am. A hip-hop legend. I think I died in an accident, cause this must be heaven.
I finished watching church. I'm now trying to decide if I want to make lunch first or shower before my weekly call with my mother and my sisters. I don't know which one to do. I could always shower after calling them, but then having to make food while on the call is kind of hectic. So maybe I should make food first and then shower after. Or if I can make food and then shower before the call, I could also do that. Or I can make food and then call them and then shower afterwards. Either way, I gotta make food first. That's what it sounds like. To the kitchen! It's so crazy because I'm trying to make sure that like the view hasn't changed with this new slanted screen that you guys can't see but I can see, and is really like, oh, it's just really bothering me. But I have my phone that is showing what it's actually supposed to look like. I also need to grocery shop. So we'll definitely do that tomorrow because I don't like grocery shopping on Sundays. I feel like that's when everybody and their mother is trying to grocery shop. I try to go first thing on Monday during the week before my work day starts, just to kind of get ahead of it. And it ends up being really quiet on Monday mornings. So if you need a hack for when to grocery shop and you don't like a lot of crowds because it's overstimulating like it is for me, I recommend going in the middle of the week, because going on the weekend, you're just gonna get all sorts of folks in there. You got like families, soccer moms, people that have 9-to-5 jobs that can't go during the week. Everybody and their mother is in there on Sunday. So that is the one day that I am not there. But yeah, I definitely have to go grocery shopping I'll probably will do that tomorrow. Thank goodness tomorrow's a public holiday, so I can really take my time. I hope that doesn't mean that everybody will be in there tomorrow. But then again, not everybody has tomorrow off, so I will remain optimistic. But as of right now, the only things that I can make that I have plenty of is pasta. Do I have shrimp? Okay, I have a teeny tiny bit of shrimp, but again, I definitely need to restock it tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna make a pesto pasta with some shrimp. Am I gonna do spaghetti or am I gonna do penne? I do love a good spaghetti, but I already had spaghetti noodles this weekend, so it's giving penne. Ooh, or rigatoni. Rigatoni could be fun. I have enough penne to last me. I don't know. Help me decide. Should I do rigatoni or should I do penne? Rigatoni or penne? Rigatoni or penne? Hey. Usually I keep my rigatoni for like a red sauce. I usually do penne with a pesto sauce. Child, why am I being so indecisive? It's just food. It's literally just food. It's just food. Okay, penne it is. That's what I'm gonna use.
Guess who's on third? Lupe still like Lupe in the third. Here like here till I'm bitter on the curb. Peach fuzz buzz but bit on the verge. Let's slow it down like river on the serve. Bottle shaped body like Mrs. Butterworth. But before you say another word, I'm back on the block like I'm laying on the street. I'm trying to stop lying like I'm Rob, but I'm not lying when I'm laying on the beat. On God.
Pasta is ready. Actually, this calls for some orange juice. Courtesy of Trader Joe's. Period. I went to finishing school and the younger me is itching because I know this is not the correct fork to eat with an entree. Nobody asked, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. If you are feeling influenced to buy gold cutlery and dineware, don't do it. Because this is what happens when you do that. I bought these about almost 2 years ago when I first moved to Chicago, and I thought they would withstand the dishwasher because they're stainless steel. Wrong. This is about a couple cycles in the dishwasher, but the reason why I'm using this smaller salad fork is because I hate that the rest of my cutlery is looking more like this and not like this. So I'm like, well, if it's already looking like this, might as well be consistent. So that's why I'm using a salad fork. But anyways, let's do a taste test. Little mukbang, if you will. Taste as it always does. And that's on consistency. Okay, let's try shrimp. Do you see that tenderism? You see how it's low-key falling off the tail? Like, yeah, let's taste it. So good. So juicy. Full of flavor. Sweet, but a little bit hot. Has a bit of a kick. That's the red pepper flakes. So good. About to scarf this down. I'm gonna check in later, probably after I shower. I'm already running late to the call that I have with my mom and my sisters. So I'm probably just gonna join now while I do my skincare. I'm trying this new face mist. It's from Thayers. Thayers is how you pronounce it. It's a witch hazel facial mist in cucumber. I had a lot of these like tiny micro pimples on my forehead, and I feel like this has been helping, but this is only like maybe my 3rd day using it, so it's also early days, you know? But oh, did something just get in my eye? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I think I'm good. Just gonna use my handheld fan to speed up the drying process. What time is it? Oh, yeah, I'm already 5 minutes late. Let me join this call. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Okay. So what's your weekend?
It's fine. Not much.
I think we spoke on, was it Wednesday we spoke?
It's Spoke on Wednesday,
Oh,
and
was
then
it
we spoke
Thursday?
briefly on, I think, Thursday or Friday. Good morning. Happy Monday. Didn't do much last night after talking to my mom. Literally just rotted on the couch and watched some TV, caught up on Industry. If you're watching Industry, the episode I just watched was Dear Henry. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That might be the best episode of Industry yet. I need to see that cast sweep Emmys this year, okay? Or is it next year? Anyways, the reason why I'm dressed like this is because I gave myself a stern talking to, and I told myself that I need to be back in the gym. I have quite a few trips this year that I would like to feel and look my best for. So the first step to going back into the gym is to start small, to start with cardio. For context, I haven't been working out for like a year. Oh my gosh, it sounds so bad when you say it out loud. But it's because, first of all, I suffered a pretty bad injury here that kind of restricted my ability to use my right hand, which is my dominant hand. Or was it my left hand? No, it was my left hand. But it restricted my ability to use my left hand, which meant I only had my right hand. And it's really hard to actually do things with one hand when one hand is limited. So because of that, I stopped going to solid core, and it just was easier to not go once my hand healed because I hadn't been going. And I also felt guilty. So yeah, I am going to my first solid core class tomorrow, which I'm very scared about because it's been, like I said, it's been a year since I went to solid core, but it's necessary. I gotta get back in there. I'm thinking I'll start going once a week, you know, something light. And then in between that, I go to cardio. I do cardio in my gym downstairs. And my cardio of choice is the Stairmaster. It's been super effective for me. I don't know. A lot of people are scared of the Stairmaster, but I don't mind it. Like, it works well for me. I get in a groove on there. I reach flow state on there. Like, I actually don't have any qualms with the Stairmaster. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I've been hitting 15 minutes. I'm going to see if I can push for 20 today. And my levels are usually between 5 and 7. Depending. I try not to stay in 7 for too long because I don't want my heart rate to be so increased that it's out of like the orange zone. If you know what those zones are, the orange zone is the zone you want to be in for the longest because it means that you're burning fat even after your workout, which is great for weight management / weight loss. But also you recognize that a lot of weight loss and weight management stuff is done with what you eat, and it's really less about the workout for real. Like, working out is actually not the hardest part, it's the eating. So I'm also gonna go grocery shopping today and try to just fill my fridge with protein. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I guess I can show you my little outfit. It's giving choreographer, it's giving like step up dancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, little slanted sweater, the beanie, like just the mismatched clothing items. It's giving like step up. It's giving put me in a choreography. But yeah, this is the outfit for today. This is a sweatshirt I got from Yitty when I was like a Yitty ambassador way back when. The sports leggings, I think I got them at TJ Maxx. The sports bra is Under Armour. Yeah, I got my Apple Watch on me. Beanie is, where's my beanie from? I think it's from ASOS, from Collusion, I think. But yeah. I'm stalling. Okay, girl. Okay, just go. I'm back. I couldn't do 20 minutes. At 10 minutes, I was literally like, I might pass out. So I took like a 30 to 45 second break, and then I continued on for another 5 minutes to get to 15 in the end, which that's fine. This is only my 3rd day back at the Stairmaster. I don't know why I expected myself to jump to 20 on the 3rd day, but as you can tell, I'm a bit of an overachiever. Maybe I'll just try and stay at 15 for this week or until it no longer feels challenging, and then I'll add another 5 minutes. Or maybe I should add increments of 2 or 2.5. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna just stay at 15 because, child, Every time I think, oh, 15 is light work, let me try and do 20. I get to 10 minutes and I'm like, cha, it's enough. But okay. Proud of myself for moving today. Now I have to basically ensure that I have all my groceries down so that I can go to the store today. I think the biggest thing I need on my list is like protein. Alexa, add chicken to the grocery list.
Chicken added to grocery.
What other meat do I have? So I have chicken on the grocery list. I have shrimp on the grocery list. I already have salmon in my freezer. That's 3 different meats. But meat is expensive, child. I'm not gonna lie. Meat is pricey. So maybe what I should just stick to is 3 meats a week and rotate. I would have loved to do turkey, but I only eat turkey if it's in like a Mexican style turkey bowl, and I'm just not in the mood to make pico de gallo, like to cut all those fresh veggies. I'm just not in the mood. I can't do it. So then in terms of what could be on my menu, well, I finished my frozen sweet potato fries. Honestly, I don't get the hype on sweet potato. I'm not a sweet tooth, so I don't know why I thought I would like that. It's really not that good. Or not that it's not good, it's just too sweet for my taste. What could I eat the chicken with? I could do chicken and fries because I have other frozen fries. I could do chicken and rice. I could do chicken and pasta. And then same thing with shrimp. The shrimp, I could do rice and shrimp. I could do pasta and shrimp. And then salmon, I could also do salmon and rice. I could do noodles and salmon. I could also do noodles and shrimp, depending on how I flavor the shrimp. But I think the whole goal is for me to meal prep all my meats and just worry about the sides in the middle of the week. So things that I need to buy, I definitely want to get into like the little snack world. I saw some people on TikTok do like the cucumber snack plates where they put like cucumber, capers, dill, oil, pepper and stuff, which means it's just a lot of like spices or fresh herbs that I should be looking for. And I think I've already added those to my grocery list. Alexa, add mini cucumbers to the grocery list.
Mini cucumbers added to grocery.
The reason why I'm adding mini cucumbers is because I realized eating a whole cucumber by myself is a bit intimidating and I don't want it to go to waste. But if it's a tiny cucumber, it just is less daunting. Do I need pasta? I feel like I have enough to last me. Maybe just spaghetti. Alexa, add spaghetti to the grocery list.
I've put spaghetti on grocery.
Alexa, add protein pancakes to the grocery list.
You already have protein pancakes on your grocery.
You're probably wondering, I could just make protein pancakes with the powder that I have there, but I just don't have the time. Alexa, add avocado to the grocery list.
I've added avocados to grocery.
Alexa, add eggs to the grocery list.
I've added eggs to grocery.
Do I want to do turkey bacon? I definitely need spinach, but the way I don't be eating spinach that often, it's just gonna go to waste, bro. That's the problem. They don't make enough meals for just a single person household. Because eating some of this stuff all in one sitting by myself is just so hard. I just can't do it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to get because I would hate to come back from the store having forgot something. That would be really annoying. I think I'm in a good place. Probably gonna hit Whole Foods and Trader Joe's today. Oh, and rice. Oh, so I have to go to Joe Osco. Oh, that's 3 stores, but it's okay. I don't have to rush because I'm not working today. So I'll probably check back in, do a little grocery haul, and show y'all what I got. Okay, I'm back from the grocery store. At Whole Foods, I got this Clear Whey Isolate protein powder in like a lemonade flavor. I've been trying to do better with my protein intake, and it's been quite hard because even though I eat meat, I don't like to eat it all the time. And I feel like something that I've been experiencing with other protein powders, whether it's plant-based or whey protein powders, it's just too concentrated for my stomach to handle. One of my creator mutuals that is a wellness, health, lifestyle creator, she's talked about whey isolate protein powder in a lemonade flavor. It wasn't this exact one, but ciao, the budget is tight. So I just picked the one that I felt best fit my price range. But yeah, I'm super excited to try this. I feel like I can make some really cute mocktails with this and still up my protein intake. Next thing I got was electrolyte powder, also in lemonade flavor. I could have gotten liquid IV, but the price I was seeing for liquid IV was kind of crazy. For only 8 sticks, it was $15, and this was $11 for 15 sticks. Yeah. This is just for when I work out, whether at Core or if I do the Stairmaster. It's just good to stay hydrated. Someone's dog is so loud. So loud. Anyways, I got this carbone arrabbiata sauce from Whole Foods too. I love spicy food. I love spicy pasta. And I've never actually been to Carbone, but I hear very good things. And so I said, why not try it? This is my one splurge item, if you will. This is like the thing I didn't need, but if I wanted to treat myself, this is what it would be. And I think the last thing I got from Whole Foods is just spinach. So I'll show that later. And then I got some red pepper chili flakes, some black pepper, some Cajun seasoning. Got me some rice. Love me some rice, okay? I'm a riceaholic. I could eat rice every day. There was a period where I was sick last year for like 2 weeks and I just ate rice every day without fail. And I didn't get tired of it. I needed to top off on some shrimp. Got some eggs. Also got some thinly sliced chicken breast from Trader Joe's. Got some tomato paste. I usually use this in homemade tomato sauces or like Nigerian stews. I got a carton of cherry tomatoes. I also got dill. Remember how I said I wanted to do some cucumber plate snacks? This is what the dill is for. Got some habanero sauce. I usually eat this in like my turkey bowl, but I'm curious to try this with eggs because whenever I eat out and I eat like eggs with breakfast potatoes and bacon and stuff, I always ask for hot sauce. So I figured, let me just try it at home. This is not hot sauce, it's habanero sauce, but I love me some habanero. Okay, child, love this. I've also been seeing that sardines are trending on social media and I've been very curious to try it. So I chose the lightly smoked salmon option from Trader Joe's. I already eat salmon, so I felt like this was a good sort of like dipping my toe into the sardines market. So I'm very curious to try it. I'm excited to try it. I think it'll be good. Yeah. And it's just like additional protein. There's 21 grams of protein in one of these, which is actually pretty decent, but I can't be going through these that quickly. I don't even know how much this cost. I have to check. I threw away my receipts way too quickly. Okay, the smoked is $3.99. Yeah, I might have to split this into 2 servings to justify the price because that's kind of insane. And then I got my mini cucumbers, my baby cucumbers. I got some more spaghetti. I also got capers. Capers is, again, for the cucumber snack plate recipes. I'm super excited to try it. I looked up what capers are supposed to taste like, and I feel like I would like it. It's pickled, it's salty, and I'm very much a savory girl. I don't have a sweet tooth at all, so I'm very excited for these. I got myself an avocado. I used to buy 2 a week, but I just realized I was wasting them, so I only chose 1. I don't eat 1 in a whole sitting. I just split it in half and eat it 2 separate times. So I was like, why would I pressure myself to eat 2 every week when it's just not feasible? I only bought 1 this time. I bought an onion. Again, this is for those snacks that I was talking about. And then the last thing in here is my spinach from Whole Foods. I chose this packaging because it's resealable. I don't really like the plastic bag version that I can't reseal because then it's just hard to maintain. And then when it goes bad quickly because it's just too exposed to air. This will probably last me a week, a little bit over a week. I usually try to go grocery shopping once a week. Sometimes if I have enough food, I don't go and I wait an extra week. But I was already like very, very low on a lot of things like meat and rice and grains, so I figured let me just like go a little ham today, but it's likely that I won't go to the grocery store next week. This is pretty much all I had planned to do today, to be quite honest. So I know that the documentary on America's Next Top Model is out on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's already out. It came out last night, I think. So I'm gonna watch that because I was an America's Next Top Model girl, okay? I used to watch that show like crazy. In boarding school during the weekends, I remember my friends and I would watch America's Next Top Model. We watched like 10 episodes in a given season in one sitting because we were just so hooked. Granted, there was a lot of toxic behaviors and just general toxicity that happened on that show. And reflecting back as a young girl, that was probably not the best idea to watch a show like that. But I'm very curious to see what this documentary entails, especially because Tyra is in the documentary herself and it isn't sort of like a hit piece on her. It kind of gives it like she's probably gonna like take ownership for the role she played in some of the toxic behaviors and cycles that she created on that show or came about from that show. But anyways, I'm very interested. I'm intrigued. It's time for my little afternoon snack. So I got this cucumber snack plate recipe from Aaliyah's Face on TikTok, and her recipe called for cucumbers, obviously, olive oil, vinegar of your choosing. So I chose white vinegar, some salt, a lot of black pepper, which as you can see is there, and then capers. This is my first time trying capers. And overall, this is my first time trying this particular snack plate recipe. And then she also ate them with sardines. So I'm gonna pair it with the lightly smoked salmon that I got today from Trader Joe's. This is just gonna be very interesting. Ooh, this is not at all how I expected it to look. But then again, how else is it supposed to look? Oh, I spilled some olive oil. But yeah, this is basically what the salmon looks like. So first taste test is the cucumber. This is what it looks like up close. Cheers. It's not bad, but I don't know, I just expected something more interesting. All I'm tasting is like salt and the water from the cucumber. I don't even know if I tasted the capers for real. Okay, I taste them now a little bit. They're like flowery but salty. She did eat it with sardines, so I'm gonna take some of the salmon and put it on top of a piece of cucumber. Or if it's easier, I might just put it in my mouth at the same time. Now this I can get behind. Dang, I was very nervous to try the salmon, but I was also like, well, girl, you eat salmon, so it really shouldn't be that bad. This is really good. Wow. Healthy snack unlocked. Shout out to Aaliyah's Face. Shout out to TikTok. This is fantastic. This is very good. This Trader Joe's salmon will definitely be seeing me again. So good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is probably the last day I'm going to vlog for the week, at least until the weekend, because this is my last day of PTO before I return back to work tomorrow. And this is the day that I go to solid core for the first time in over a year. I'm trying to psych myself up. I'm going to have like a pre-workout snack. Just a quick snack. It's the Kind breakfast protein bars, just to give me a little bit of energy. Oh, I have a little update for you on my camera, my DJI camera, the camera I'm filming on right now. So I filed a support request, and word on the street is that the process is quick. They get back to you in a couple of days. You mail the stuff, they diagnose it, they send you a replacement in a couple of days. That's what everybody was telling me. Come to find out, there's a supply chain shortage, which is affecting the route of materials and parts and products between, I'm assuming, China and America, which means I have to wait 2 to 3 months for them to send me the packaging, the shipping slip or whatever, shipping label, so that I can mail my camera back to them at no cost. Actually, they're not even taking my camera, period, until the 2 to 3 month delay is gone. So that's my update for you, which technically isn't in my favor, but what am I supposed to do? Doing the best I can. As they say, the show must go on. Hence why I'm filming. I think I'm only gonna eat one. 2 will be really filling. I don't want to feel too heavy or too full before working out, especially because it's a solid core and there's a decent amount of time that's spent just on your core. I also have this terrible habit of not drinking water while I'm working out, because I feel like in solid core, everything moves so quickly. It's like a 50-minute workout, and like every minute is allocated to an exercise. So I feel like I can't pause to take water, even though that sounds ridiculous and you should just pause and listen to your body. I'm just like, no, I have to keep going. Everyone keeps going. Nobody's taking a break. So I can't take a break. So I'm going to try and do better with that by actually taking my water bottle to solid core this time. I just hope I don't forget it. I really, really hope I don't forget it there. I don't think I will. I'm going to top up my water with this electrolyte powder just so I can feel more energized during the workout. Since this is my first day back, you know what I'm saying? In we go. Then I'm going to use this to stir and mix it up. I think that's mixed quite enough. Just to ensure it's truly mixed to the best of its capacities, to give it a little shake. And we do a taste test. Oh, I should not have done that. I should have known better. Whoever told you electrolyte water tastes fantastic lied. It doesn't taste bad, but it's just very like, you know, it's tart. You know what was so annoying that woke me up today? The drill hammer. So annoying at like 7 a.m. I wasn't supposed to get up until 8. It is now 8:48. But like, I was just so annoyed. I was like, really? On the one day I have a PTO and I don't have to call and respond to anybody at work, you want to use a drill hammer? Bruh. Last thing I have to do now is just brush my teeth since I nibbled on a bit. And then put on my second layers because we're still in winter, even though it's not like extremely cold. We were in intense sub-zero degree weather like 2 weeks ago. I use Celsius, so it was hitting like -20 a day. Sometimes it was like close to -30. It was rough, okay? But the war is over. I hope I'm not speaking prematurely when I say that, but it's been real cute recently. Oh, I guess I can show you my little outfit. This is my little sports outfit. The onesie is from Abercrombie, actually. This is what it looks like at the back. Oh, I need to wear my Pilates socks because, you know, solid core is a no shoe rule. So yeah. They're Pilates socks, so they have that grippy part at the bottom. I got them off of Amazon. They're actually really cute. They make me feel like a ballerina. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't forget that. I would have been upset if my feet had to touch the floor. Isn't that so cute? Okay, I'm looking at the times, 51. I have to be out of the house at 55. Basically, have to wrap up. But yeah, I'll probably check in after solid core. Oh, I'm back. I did it. Honestly, it was hard, but it was not as hard as I thought it would be a year later. I think muscle memory really kicked in. I'm just really proud of myself that I did it. I did have to take like a couple of breaks, whether it was to get quick water or just like to shake it out. And I'm really proud of myself that I listened to my body. It really was not bad. Like, I feel like, yeah, I could do this once a week to work back up into it. I'm paying as I go because I didn't think any of the class bundles was really saving me that much more money. And paying as I go gives me a little bit more flexibility than subscribing, because I think if you wanted to subscribe to like a monthly pass or whatever, you have to commit to 12 months. And I was just like, I don't want to do that. Good. I feel energized. The muscle targets for today was obviously core, which includes your center core and your obliques. And then it was a hamstring day and a triceps day. I think the next class I want to go to, I want to focus on back and glutes because that's what I'm trying to grow, okay? That was just a rush of endorphins, wow. I remember it being this way, and I'm not at all surprised that when people go, they say it's hard, but they keep going back, and it's because of this endorphin release. I feel like my core was really pushed today. The minute we started on center core in like planks, I was like, oh, mind you, I've gone to over 100 classes. The total number of classes I've been to, excluding today, is 146. And I'm now at 147 classes. But I was like, girl, don't go in there with 146 class energy. Go as if it is your first day. I did all the modified strings. I did my white strings. I did my gray strings. But I feel like as I continue to get more consistent, my body will remember and I'll become strong enough to get back to where I was, which was like 50 plus classes energy. But I'm just really proud of myself for going. I think my lower body is a lot stronger than my upper body, which no surprise at all. That's how it was even when I was going consistently. Them hamstrings really worked me out. The shakes was coming in, which is great, which means I reached muscle failure. We can talk through my game plan today of what needs to be done. I told y'all I had that black owned video that I wanted to film. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I feel like so much time has passed that people are just not going to care anymore. And I just don't feel engaged enough to do it. And I feel like sometimes I try to psych myself into doing content I don't want to do. And I feel like it still comes off in the video when I'm not really passionate or I don't care. So I'm trying to listen to myself and just not do it. If I'm not excited enough to do it, then what's the point? Like, the authenticity is going to show that I'm not excited to do it. And I don't want to do that, especially around Black-owned brands and during Black History Month. I know I don't look actually any different, but I just feel different. And that is a start. I think I'm going to do like a really fun breakfast bowl. I'm very excited for that. Oh, I watched the America's Next Top Model Netflix documentary. And can I say, that show just made me sick, bro. Like, the documentary and reflecting back on the show, nah, that was crazy. And Tyra just showed no accountability. Disappointed but not surprised, honestly. She's never really been one to hold herself accountable. She just had an excuse for everything that went bad. Like, there was literally assault on that show, and they framed it as like a girl cheating on her boyfriend. That was crazy to me. I don't even remember watching cycle 2. I must have blocked it out from my memory, or the first cycle 1 or cycle 2, I don't remember. They really ruined her life. They ruined her life. They turned the whole world against her. The media was against her. Like, no. And I think any Black woman that went on that show was just doomed. You would think that Tyra was gonna support them as a fellow Black woman herself, and she just did the exact opposite. Talking about, oh, this is a space to empower Black women, to empower women that don't fit the traditional mold of the modeling industry, the fashion industry. But then she did exactly what the fashion industry always does. I was very, very disappointed. I was thinking, oh, after watching this documentary, maybe I can go back and watch the shows, like the cycles again. I don't think I'm going to do that. This just further cemented that, like, that is not a show that people should watch and that should come back. There was just so much toxicity. Oh my goodness. Things that went over my head as a young girl. I was watching some of those scenes back and I was like, oh, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. And then hearing some of the context, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And the fact that Tyra is teasing the 25th cycle, I'm like, girl, we don't want that. Keep it. Keep it in the drafts. We actually don't want that. You thought in 2020, after reflecting and watching the past 24 cycles, your lesson was that, yeah, we need a new one. I was very, very disappointed, to say the least. And then Miss J getting a stroke and not being able to walk was crazy. And the fact that to this day, well, to our knowledge, at this point, Tyra still never visited, but Nigel and other J did. Oh my gosh. Actually lock her up, bro. Insane behavior. Because you can't even show out for the people that made the show what it was. No wonder ratings dropped when you fired all of them. Or I guess Tyra's explanation that that order came from above her. Anyways, it was just insane. Like, the kind of stuff she had those girls go through. And to think, yeah, I'm gonna do it again in 2026. Man. I made my breakfast plate. Yay! I have 2 eggs. I have some toast. I have breakfast potatoes. And then I have 1 slice of turkey bacon because I was left over. I was gonna add avocado, but I was just like, ugh, this is doing too much. And then I'm gonna use some of the salmon sardine that I had yesterday. I'm only gonna use like half of it because I probably will have that cucumber snack again today, and I definitely want to preserve it for that. And then I'm gonna go in with my hot sauce from Trader Joe's. This is primarily to eat with my breakfast potatoes. Yes. I know this is gonna taste so yummy. Let's do the breakfast potatoes with the habanero sauce. This is exactly what I expected it to taste like. Oh, period. That tastes so good. Yeah. I wonder what it'll taste like with the little salmon. Like salmon and egg situation with the toast. Feeling very adventurous. This is good. When I say I'm a breakfast girl down, I really mean that. Guys, so I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm just gonna take it easy, enjoy my day off, probably watch some TV, take a nap. I'm currently rewatching Modern Family. It's one of my favorite comfort shows of all time. It's one of the best sitcoms on TV to this date. Like, it's just fantastic. It really is one of the very few shows that actually makes me laugh. I wouldn't say that I'm like a comedy person at all, but Modern Family is in fact funny. Hopefully I can take a nap since the drill hammers woke me up this morning earlier than I would have liked. I honestly didn't know what this vlog was going to end up being, but I really hoped you enjoyed it, and I will probably see you next week. I have an exciting, well, I don't know if it's exciting, but also let me not downplay my life, but I have some things coming up this weekend. I will be leaving my house, so y'all will see me out of this bonnet by the grace of God. If you liked this vlog, don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe so you can be notified when I post more things. Let me know what else you would like to see from me. I also would love to do like a chit chat, get ready with me sort of situation where y'all ask me questions on Instagram. If you would like to see that, definitely let me know in the comments. If we move forward with the chit chat, get ready with me, I will post it to my Instagram stories as like a questions thing, and you guys can put in all the questions you want, and then I'll answer them on here. I will tag my socials in the description just so you can follow me everywhere. I'm on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. Oh wait, what am I even calling this vlogging series? I think my first video, I called it like the curated life, which makes sense why I called it that, because I was only showing the bits and pieces that I wanted to show. So maybe we should call it the uncurated life, because I'm just showing you anything. I'm giving it to you raw, unfiltered, to the best of my ability. So yeah, it's kind of ironic that it's the uncurated life, but yeah, maybe that's what we'll call it. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Much love, and thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.